My name is Krzysztof Ostaszewski, and I'm the Actuarial Program Director at Illinois State University. I want to tell you about the best job in America. The best job in America is to be an actuary. You get paid like doctors and lawyers, but you don't have to work with blood, and you don't have to see your clients in jail. Actuaries should be known as the persnickety professionals. What does persnickety mean? It means that you are extremely attentive to detail. I want to convince you to become an actuary. You will make good money. Once you become a fully certified, credentialed actuary, you will make at least $100,000 a year, and on average, people with those full credentials make somewhere around $175,000 a year. It's a very good profession. You are a respected professional. You work normal human hours. You don't have to see blood at work. You don't have to go see your clients in jail. You do not have to carry huge student loan balances to pay off after graduation. And you don't really have to worry about money in your life. Actuaries calculate financial consequences of uncertain losses, of risk in general. That means that something happens in the future that will cost money. We're not certain how much it's going to cost, and we need to figure out how to pay for it when we are responsible for at least starting to pay for it right now. And most actuaries work in insurance. Of course, insurance is a wonderful industry which does not really know how to sell itself or present itself to the public, and it tells the public that it's in the business of protection. It's not true. Insurance is the business of encouraging people to take risks. Imagine a world in which there is no car insurance. Would people drive more or less in a world like that? Now, if you have any common sense, you said they will drive less. And in view of that, you just told yourself and the world that car insurance has a purpose of encouraging people to drive. And in fact, in general, insurance helps people do risky stuff. So in other words, we in the insurance industry help people do crazy stuff. That's our job. And the actuaries are the people who tell us to be reasonable about the risks we take. They establish how much it costs, and they say, don't do this because this is crazy but no good. Do that instead, because in that crazy, you're likely to make some money. So let's make some money together. Actuaries also work with pensions, employee benefits, government programs, for example, Social Security and Medicare. Most actuaries work for insurance companies or consulting companies, some for government. Also, actuaries are employed by state governments because every state has an office that regulates insurance, and that office needs actuaries. It's usually called a Department of Insurance or Commissioner of Insurance for the state. There are about 40,000 professional actuaries in North America. Of course, at this point, you should say, what's the catch? Because the job is great, wonderful, and you get to work in insurance. Well, the one important thing to note is that you have to like mathematics. For me, that's a bonus. Bonus of just gigantic proportions. But some people don't like mathematics. I don't know why. It's very strange. In this job, you will spend the rest of your life doing mathematical models of complicated stuff. And to become a professional actuary, you have to take a series of professional exams. And they are the most difficult professional exams that exist. And American actuarial exams are the hardest of all actuarial exams in the world. In fact, American actuarial exams are the most difficult professional exams that exist on the face of this earth, or in this galaxy, or in the universe. You will spend 5 to 10 years taking these exams. The average now is about 8 years. And you will not have a life while you're taking them. So, of course, you want to ask what do you do to pass those exams? How can you pass them? Well, just go to google.com and type in the phrase how to pass actuarial exams. And as of today, when I checked, I am the number one result. So check it out. I give advice about how to pass actuarial exams on a website that shows up among the top um, results of search for the question or the phrase how to pass actuarial exams. The exams I arranged this way that you will not get to see how your test is graded. You will just get a score between 0 and 10. 6 and above passes, 5 is the worst score because you don't pass, but you are almost there. Typically the difference between 5 and 6 is one question. So what percentage do you have to get right to pass? And the answer is that's not always the same because the exam is calibrated for its difficulty. But typically, if you get 70% or better correct, you will pass. The exams are secretive, heartless and secretive. And you are likely to fail some exams. There are maybe 4 people who pass them all on the first trial, and they may be lying. Although I've had some students who did that, and I'm pretty sure they told the truth. So there are some people who pass them all in the first trial. Exams are administered by 2 actuarial societies, Society of Actuaries, headquartered in Schaumburg, Illinois, and Casualty Actuarial Society, headquartered in Arlington, Virginia. There are also, and by the way, the total number of exams in either of the 2 societies is roughly 12 exams. There are also enrolled actuary exams. These are exams for people who sign pension plan statements. These are actually required by the federal government for those people, but administered by the Society of Actuaries. The starting salary for graduating students with a degree in actuarial science, well, for my students right now, the average is about $72,000. You have a shot at making at least $70,000 with at least 2 exams passed, although probably having 3 exams is better. And in fact, 3 exams is becoming the norm, 3 exams at graduation. And the reason is because the first 3 exams are common to both societies. So you can take them and not worry which way you want to go, with the Society of Actuaries jobs or Casualty Actuarial Society jobs. Now the jobs are assigned based on the jobs depend on the type of insurance you'll be working with. And Society of Actuaries is more concentrated, although it covers all areas of insurance, but it's more concentrated on life insurance, health insurance, annuities, and pensions, and Casualty Actuarial Society, things like car insurance, home insurance, business insurance. Once you have that job, you're expected to take more exams and finish them, and you get tremendous support in that. You get a raise for passing any exam. You get a promotion after passing the 6th or 7th exam. It's really roughly the 7 exams you will become an associate of the one of the 2 actuarial societies. And then when you pass all exams and you become a fellow, that's somebody who passed all exams, you get a big promotion. And you typically make at least $100,000 a year. And companies that hire prospective fellow actuaries support them very generously, give a lot of paid study time, and expect you to pass exams. So if you don't pass exams for a long time, they will stop the support. But as you pass the exams and make progress towards becoming a fellow, you have that support, and it's very, very helpful. Well, whether you like it. So Milton Friedman said, rich or poor, it's good to have money. You will like the fact that you'll have a very good salary. To be a successful actuary, you must like mathematics, and you must like business, and you must like to think. You will spend the rest of your life thinking about mathematical models in business. So what should you do to to be better at this? What do you need? You need to be a person who has a lot of perseverance and really serious, good work and study habits. You should take all mathematics you can. And yes, you can take statistics, take economics, take accounting, but mathematics is most important. Take all mathematics you can. Study calculus as quickly as you can. As much calculus as you can, as quickly as you can. And believe in yourself, because this is a lot of hard work to get there, but it's a wonderful profession. What helps is if you go to a college that offers full coverage of at least the first 5 exams, preferably the first 7. Um, if you don't do this, you will have to learn that stuff anew once you in the workforce. And that's a challenge once you're already out of school. So the more of the topics of the exams is covered in your classes, the better. You will need good communication skills, and you'll need to be able to communicate mathematics to people who don't really like mathematics. And you need to have some good computer skills. Learn to code. Python is especially popular among people who work in the actuarial field. Also, R is very popular. Java might be helpful. SAS might be helpful. It helps to have an internship while in college. You will have a very good chance of getting an internship once you pass one actuarial exam. Actuarial internships pay about $25 per hour, often with housing and transportation expenses paid. That's much better than any part-time job you can get while in college. Well, as I said, I'm the Actuarial Program Director at Illinois State University. We are a Society of Actuaries Center of Actuarial Excellence. We were among the first 13 in the world to be so recognized, the first in the state of Illinois, and one of the first 9 in the United States. We also won the Casualty Actuarial Society University Award, the first time they held the competition for it in 2016, and again after 3 years waiting period required in 2019. Very few universities can say this. And if you add the fact that we are also Global Center of Insurance Excellence, then there is no other university that has all of these recognitions. We have a lot of scholarships from various sources. We support actuarial students. We are very serious about this. We have online seminars for the first 4 exams. Of course, there's actuarial club, lots of internship opportunities, and students who pass exams typically get jobs. We have 2 summer programs for high school students. You can find them if you go to this address on the web, smarturl.it/summer programs. We have regular events of our actuarial program, and as I said, we have this recognition. This is a wonderful profession. If you have any questions about it, you can email them to actuary@illinoisstate.edu or actuary@ilstu.edu. Any email sent to that address goes to me because I am the Actuarial Program Director, and actuary@illinoisstate.edu is the email address of the Actuarial Program Director at Illinois State University. So good luck with all of your endeavors, and please remember this is the best job in America. By far, there's nobody that comes close, bar none, and you get paid like doctors and lawyers, but you don't have to work with blood, and you don't have to go see your clients in jail. Here's some more information. There is a website set up with information about the profession. It's bnactuary.org. The website of our actuarial program at Illinois State University is illinoisstate.edu/actuary. And my website, where you can see information about me, is math.ilstu.edu/KRZYSIO. Or just Google how to pass actuarial exams.